52 Pop Fiction, where you'll find all the news and reviews in pop culture that's right to type. Today's top story, comedian Kevin Hart has suffered a major back injury after being involved in a car crash with two other people in Calabasas, California. As of right now, I believe Kev is walking and talking. He's on the mend, but he's still in the hospital. He wasn't driving the car. He had a driver. He was a passenger, and I think they've already what do you call it? Ruled out any type of driving under the influence or anything. It was just an unfortunate accident.
Right. I love Kevin Hart. My best wishes go out to him.
Yeah, I know he has. Not that it's that important, but he already has 2 films that are in the can.
Not surprising.
And then there were he has, I think, 2 or 3 other projects that are in different stages of production. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, those films are
on hiatus now.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, thoughts and prayers out to the family and all of that. That car, man, was a monster.
Yeah, it went over an embankment, right?
Yeah.
I remember seeing some pictures. It was over the embankment and down, and it was just
they had to cut the other passengers out.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy stuff. What up next?
That's you.
Adrian Farrington was trying frantically to save his 5-year-old son from the predators in Murphytown on the island of Abaco, and thought he'd succeeded, only for the howling winds to sweep away his boy back into the shark-infested
This is
flood
a
waters.
happy story.
And unfortunately, okay, so, I mean, I only put this out there is because that Hurricane Dorian, even with all the stuff with our dear president not really knowing geography and getting into fights on social media, it was like,
when
no,
they
told me it was gonna be. It was like, no,
nobody told you that.
Like, excuse me, the people of Alabama, there is no danger. It's like, no, and he doubled down back on it. But going back into the Bahamas, no, I read this story and it was actually kind of upsetting because, you know, this guy, you know, he did what he was doing to try to save his kid, and he kind of hoisted him up onto a roof, and then the winds got, and then the boy, 5 years old, brought him out, and they saw the shark.
Oh, God, that's awful.
It's horrible.
Yeah, Hurricane Dorian is actually,
it's been
bad, wreaking the proverbial havoc all along.
I read a story that Sean Connery stayed and battened down the hatches in the Bahamas, and he wrote it out, and they're okay. Sean Connery.
Wow.
That Sean Connery. Woo boy. Creed star Michael B. Jordan says he's definitely in for another round of Donnie Johnson Creed. That's a lot of names. The champion fighter, son of Apollo Creed, played by Carl Weathers, mentored by Rocky Balboa, played by Sylvester Stallone, in what could be his first effort behind the camera.
I mean, I said all that just in case you didn't know who
was who.
Who was who.
Thank you.
Well, I don't think either of us have seen any of the Rocky movies.
Nor
I'm just saying,
the Creeds.
see, there might be that one person out there that's like, hey, I love Michael B. Jordan. I love Michael B. Jordan, but who's this Carl Weathers guy? I don't know that guy.
Wow. You know what? I don't want to see Creed go the way of the Rockies and just, you know, how they kind of went.
They went like this,
pick back
and
up
then,
after a while.
And then, well, five.
And a lot of people don't like 4.
4 was the best Rocky movie ever.
It was great.
If I can change, then we know. Then you can change. Then we all can change.
Yeah. 5, 6.
Yeah, it was good.
Living in America.
There you go. That was like a 10-minute scene in an 89-minute movie.
Carl Weathers, I'm about to come fight.
That was awesome. Anyway, Creed, yeah, sure. Maybe we can see more of him out.
More importantly, if he would like to get the director's seat, give him a chance to direct. We like more black directors in Hollywood. This week's review, Ready or Not.
I liked this movie. It was well done.
Well, I can say, well, first of all, and this is it's not like me to go into a movie without doing my due diligence. I felt like I looked at the I didn't even see the trailer. I saw I thought Margot Robbie was in the movie, and that was not.
That was not Margot.
It was not. I was
I
like,
started calling her Margaret Robbie.
and I was like, who is this? And then, but Adam Brody's performance,
He was good.
I'm a fan of his.
I liked him.
And I'm gonna mess up the dad's name. Henry. It's like CZE Surzak.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a very good character actor, and him playing he always plays a man who looks good in a suit, and he had that look, and then he had the breakdown. The only problem that I had with this movie, and usually I like to, unless it's a DC movie, I usually like to wax poetic on the movies that I review. But this movie kind of, in my opinion, kind of lost its way on its identity and what does it want it to be. Is it a thriller? Is it a comedy? Is it a horror movie? They were kind of like...
It was all of those things.
Yeah, but it was I like a little more...
I like the mix-up. You like a defined movie?
I mean, if I'm going to see a comic book movie, I mean, sometimes it's a little surprising when you go to a comic book movie and you find out...
And it's a spy thriller.
It's a spy thriller. That was awesome. You know? There you go. But other times you go into a movie...
So you do like chocolate in your peanut butter sometimes.
I never like chocolate in my peanut butter.
You like peanut butter in your chocolate?
Either way, I think there's the one...
Oh God!
All right,
Weak
anyway.
right now. Oh my God! Sorry, my bad.
All right.
Ralphie D recommends. Should I start saying I recommend?
No.
You won't know me. This week, Ralphie D recommends Party Down. This show is great. It's got a lot of comedic actors that you know, like Adam Scott and some other folks.
Jane Lynch,
Thank you.
Dan Marino. I mean, not
Marinero.
Dan Marino.
Hut 1, Hut 2, Hut 3, Hut. Yeah, well, anyway.
Also, Martin Starr. I mean,
Martin Starr from.
There's a lot. How many seasons is this, right?
2.
2 seasons? That's it?
Yeah.
Why do I feel like
they were gonna come back for a third, but
everybody
Adam
got
Scott went to Parks and Rec, and
Jane Lynch was probably Glee, and
exactly.
everybody ended up getting.
But those 2 seasons are magic. They're pretty funny. And if you've done catering,
Oh
or
wait, the
food
girl.
service,
What's
her name?
What's her name?
Hold on.
She was in. I know she was like in True Blood.
Oh, Ken Marino.
Ken Marino. What did I say, Dan?
Ken Marino. That's even worse.
Anyway,
the girl, she's good. Yeah, I just saw her in something.
See her in a lot of things.
Lizzie Kaplan.
Yeah, a lot of things.
Oh, Megan Mullally. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Well, hey, I'm Ralphie D, and that's news to me.
I'm Cool Water Kurt. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
Word.
Yeah, man. And if you like this video, please check out others on our channel, like This Weekend in Retro Recast.
And I'm JD. I'd like to give a shout out to my man
AM
at Comics Most Wanted. Like him, follow him, subscribe. And this is 252 Pop Fiction, where you hear it first.
Adonis, pull yourself together.